Show me your hands! So show me your hands, now!
This black kid was just walking and listening to music, but my coworker John suddenly tackled him to the ground. Even though Jack kept trying to explain, John still slapped handcuffs on him. I could only say it was just a routine check. Then his mom rushed over and saw her son getting arrested for no reason. She completely lost it and tried to stop us. Then his dad and grandma came running too. Seeing this, John reported that they were attacking an officer. The whole scene fell into chaos.
Everybody on the ground, now!
I know, baby, it's okay.
Then John told me to arrest all of them. He didn't even spare their 80-year-old grandma. At that moment, I felt John was overreacting, seeing things getting worse and worse. Officer George, who was patrolling nearby, came over to ask what was going on. Turns out John thought Jack's clothes looked like the suspect's, but George said the suspect had already been arrested 2 minutes ago, and it was already mentioned on the radio. John felt embarrassed after hearing that.
I'm arresting all of them. Attempted assault on a police officer, resisting arrest, criminal threats.
What are you doing here? There are cameras all around. You nabbed an innocent man. The DA won't file.
These people don't respect authority.
You grabbed the wrong guy.
In the end, John could only walk away awkwardly, so I apologized to Jack's family.
Fusion. He just cuffed my grandbaby and pointed guns at my entire family.
Then George came over again to apologize, and that finally ended the mess. But when we got back to the station, John took his anger out on me. He said I didn't follow his orders, and that I even called George over to help, which made him lose face. But this wasn't the first time something like this happened. The next day, we got a call. A black young man said his home had been robbed, but while questioning him, John acted polite with his words, but his hand stayed on his gun the whole time, and he even stepped on the kid's toy. Then John suddenly asked Tony if he had tattoos. That random question left Tony confused. I was standing there and didn't get it either. Then John asked Tony which gang he was from.
No, dude, we got robbed.
Anybody money, D-Ball?
I saw things were about to spiral again, so I quickly asked John to let me question him alone. Nothing happened this time, but I knew if this continued, something bad would happen sooner or later. So I decided to talk to our boss, Gray, about it.
He's a bad cop, sir. Who he chooses to pull over, how he treats suspects of color, the things he says.
Then George walked in. He backed me up, saying John had gone too far lately, but Gray still didn't take my suggestion. He just told us to focus on doing our jobs, then told us to leave. The next day I went for a run to vent my frustration. I kept thinking about John's attitude toward black people. Then a patrol car drove toward me, and even as a cop myself, I raised both my hands. When I saw it was Gray getting out of the car, I awkwardly greeted him.
Why are you here, sir?
You were right. Benching Officer Stanton isn't enough. He's a disgrace to the badge. He has to go. Cross paths with 100